Welcome back to another episode in the Tennessee Titans franchise here on Madden 24. Week 10 action away against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Raymond James Stadium. This is going to be an exciting game because the Buccaneers were a team that I was actually thinking about taking over and doing a franchise series with. I decided against that because I liked the Tennessee Titans a bit more. Their situation is a little bit more dire. And when you look at the overalls, it really doesn't come out. But when we will be looking at the defense for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you will immediately see what I mean. I've made a decision about the Tennessee Titans, who are the third or fourth worst team in Madden 24. My approach here will be, I'm going to be sticking with the players that we have, and especially looking to developing the younger players. I don't want to bring in a free agent and replace someone like Kyle Phillips or Amari Rodgers. That would be easy, but those free agents that are available are maximum 76 rated, so basically not much better than Chris Moore. I can't really cut him without getting a penalty, so we are kind of stuck with that anyways. In off-season, we will think about the perfect setting for moving into next season, but I do want to keep a realistic touch to this franchise series here. This is extremely important to me because it's just unrealistic that a team would, for instance, draft a rookie and then cut him immediately. That just is not really something that would happen in real life. It's different with certain players, of course, Andre Dillard, for instance. But then again, you've got others like Jaelyn Duncan behind him. And when you compare the two, there are certain aspects in there. I want to train Jaelyn Duncan a little bit more, but I still feel Andre Dillard will at some point in time have to leave the team. Currently, the contract situations are pretty bad for most of these players. Next year, he's going to cost us 10 mil and then 13 mil in 2025, which for a player such as him is a really, really bad fit. But yeah, we have to address that when a few contracts run out. We don't have any cap space. And this week we're facing, in my opinion, a team that has some of the toughest defensive players on their roster. Last week we lost against the Steelers, but the performance was very, very good. So I do hope we get a good performance and a win this week. And yeah, before we dive into anything else, let's tackle the immovable object that is the elephant in the room. Coach, you're tasked with facing the Buccaneers and their highly touted defense this week. Where do you think you can have success? To be honest, I don't really see any weaknesses. They are super solid. They're an incredible defense. When you look at them on tape, it's hard to pinpoint any weaknesses. Really, we don't care how we do it. We just want to come away with a win. Exactly. So this is also a little bit of a tactical choice here, because if I would have gone for the run or the pass, I would have had a target that I would have had to reach. Don't want to do that. So this is why I will be going with this choice. All we have to do is beat the Buccaneers. And that is in big air quotes, because this is going to be challenging as it is. All right, next up, we are going to take a look at the BUCS roster, try to find any weaknesses, and then set up the weekly strategy accordingly. All right, here we go. So this is something that was appealing to me pretty quickly on the Buccaneers roster. They don't have a real QB1 situation going on. They've got a bridge QB Baker Mayfield 2873, similar to the score that Will Levis has, who's a rookie. We've got John Wolford here, Kyle Trask. Everybody on this roster is horrible. I mean, probably nice dudes all around, but yeah, just bad in terms of quarterback situation. Running backs, we've got Rachaad White, we've got Chase Edmonds and Keyshawn Vaughn. I have to say this is just a very decent room, I reckon. A little bit underwhelming. Rachaad White probably the standout here, 2476, like this player. Chase Edmonds, he was super horrible for me on the Dolphins. That is why I traded him. I was very happy that the Dolphins traded him as well, but he just never got going there. Keyshawn Vaughn is there as a backup. Not really much more to say about that. Fullback is Ryan Nall, 2768. Oregon State product. The wide receivers, this is where things are very different to our current situation. We've got Mike Evans, who is an X-Factor player. We've got Chris Godwin, who's a superstar player. And these wide receiver number 1 and number 2 players here basically were the reason why I also decided not to go with the Buccaneers, because this would have just made it a little bit too easy. Even, and again air quotes, even if the quarterback is not one of the better ones, but if you have wide receivers like this, there's a lot of things that just get a little bit easier. My best wide receiver is 90 rated as well, but he doesn't have any special abilities, and those really improve the performance. Wide receiver number 2 for us, of course, is Treylon Burks. He's still in development. Then we've got Russell Gage Jr., who is a fifth-year player. We've got Trey Palmer. This is a rookie. He's 22 years old, 71 normal depth rate, and this is a player that is immediately comparable to a lot of our wide receivers. We also have David Moore here and Raheem Jarrett, another rookie out of Maryland. So you can see it's not the most glorious wide receiving room, but these two players here are just super solid elite wide receivers, and that is going to make it difficult. The tight end is Cade Otton. We've got Cole Kieft and Payne Durham, another rookie out of Purdue. And this is similar to us again, because our best tight end is 72, and then we've got other rookie players, young players in Ezeki and Whyle, and both of these, yeah, still have to grow. Same situation here. This is very similar. On the left tackle, we've got Tristan Wirfs, a superstar who is injured, which is bad, of course, for the BUCS. Jawan James, 3rd, 173. This is a veteran taking over that position. Tristan Wirfs, absolutely elite, so I'm a little bit relieved that he's not playing at left guard. We've got Cody Mouch and Nick Leverett. I just love that face. It's a face only a mother could love. And they did give him long red hair. Oh, come on. Maybe they'll do a face scan. That would be awesome. But anyways, North Dakota State player, started trait, 24 years old. He really has some very good stats in there, so very, very promising, and already top 30 left guards in the league. We've got Ryan Jensen, another elite superstar player at center, 32 and 86. Robert Hainsey, who's injured behind him. But Ryan Jensen, one of the better centers in the league currently. Matt Filer, 31.75 at right guard. We've got Brandon Walton, 25.76. Matt Filer, a veteran who is just a solid choice at that position. Of course, regression will hit at some point in time, but still top 20. He's got very good strength, very good lead block and run block, and that'll help the offense just to get going. Right tackle is Luke Gadecki. He's 24 and 69, and behind him Justin School. Well, this is a horrible room. I wouldn't know what to do here, but then again, I'm sitting in a glass house myself. Shouldn't throw rocks because my offensive line is just abysmal, and I don't have two superstar players that are legit superstars on my team. So yeah, there's that. Let's take a look at defense, because this is where things do get a little bit more tricky. We've got Kalijah Kancey here, a rookie out of Pittsburgh. He's 22, 77 rated. He still has a hidden depth trait. He has a back strain, so he won't be playing. Behind him is a rookie from the 2022 draft. This is Logan Hall. Whenever I used him, I really was impressed, by the way. He actually did better than his stats gave away. So him coming at me is not a big relief. Of course, it's a little bit better than Kalijah Kancey. On right edge, we've got Greg Gaines, who is a former Ram. He's 27.74. Behind him, CJ Brewer. And Greg Gaines, again, maybe a little bit unspectacular, but looking at the strength, awareness, and all the other attributes that really make those edge rushers, in addition to the start-off trait, this is a player that is certainly to be taken seriously, and we shouldn't really negate that. At the tackle, and this is where one of the top players comes in, this is Vita Vea, a superstar. He's 28 and 89 rated. We've got Deidrin Sanat and Mike Green behind him, and Vita Vea with the superstar depth trait. Absolute elite, 5th best ranked D tackle in the game. So dangerous, such high strength. The tackle is there, the player recognition is there, the awareness is there, block shedding, power moves. He's got everything, and it's really, really tough, which means I just expect the offensive line to crumble beneath his charges. On the linebacking group, we've got Shaquille Barrett, a superstar, 30 and 80, Anthony Nelson and Yaya Diaby. This is a rookie out of Louisville. But Shaquille Barrett with a superstar depth trait, of course, he's a little bit on the older side. Of course, he is only rated 80. But then again, looking at the attributes, you can just see the quality that is there. And he will be piling on the pressure as well. Next up, let's take a look at the mid linebacker. We've got Levante David, another X Factor, an elite player. Again, older side, 33 and 93. And this is what initially attracted me to the team, because these players are all pretty old. So you will have regression very, very quickly. You will have regression to deal with if these dudes have long-term deals. You'll have to sort of figure out a way around that. Devin White, 2581, and then Servosia Dennis. This is a rookie. I don't think he has a dev trait. We'll just check. No, he has a normal dev trait. But yeah, we've got an X-Factor mid linebacker coming at us here. He will be closing down that center. I think this is a position where you don't necessarily have to be super young to be good. I think with a lot of experience, you can still play very, very well at that position. Right outside linebackers, Joe Tryon Shiyinka, 24 and 76. Behind him, Jose Ramirez, a rookie out of Eastern Michigan. Joe Tryon Shiyinka is a player that does not look like much. 76 overall, start of trade, 24. Yes, it's a little bit meh. But when you look at his stats, he's just very balanced. It's good acceleration, good hit power. The pursuit is there, so he can just chase it down. The tackle is good, the hit power. So very, very cautious when looking towards that right side. The quarterbacks, Jamel Dean, we've got Carlton Davis III, we've got Zion McCollum, Josh Hayes, a rookie, he's injured, and Anthony Chesley. And we've got two solid cornerbacks, I would say. That would be my assessment here. We've got Zion McCollum, who is promising because he's got great speed, acceleration, and agility. And then we've got a hard drop-off. He's injured anyways, and then Chesley, well, is just here as well. Free safeties, Antwane Winfield Jr., 2589. I'm lucky and relieved that he doesn't have a higher dev trait, because then he would be elite. We've got Kevin Merriweather, a rookie out of Iowa. And yeah, so there we go. Antwane Winfield Jr., 2589. Let's take a look at his stats for the moment, right? Because when you look at it, you go, well, yeah, 89, all right, but only starter trait. No, he has very good stats. And if he ever were to go up in dev trait, this would be an absolutely scary player. We've got the strong safety, Ryan Neal, 2782. And Christian Isian, this is another rookie out of Rutgers. And Ryan Neal, well, I would say it's just a solid choice. With the start of trait at 82 overall, he's not really overwhelming, but he's just solid enough, decent enough to do a good job and to really harass us if we're not careful. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, and the punter is Jake Camarda, a one-year veteran. All right, so weekly strategy. I think we have to build our strategy on the back of the probably of the weakness that Baker Mayfield has, and that is we have to limit him where he's best, which is the short passing. I don't see the deep pass really as a big chance. The medium pass is really bad, but if we limit the short passing, I feel like we might have a good chance here. We had a mid-season game, so we really have to focus on just resting all those players here. I don't want any injuries to happen to my starters. I don't want any injuries to backups either, but there is just no way around this. We really have to look to get back some fitness in this training regimen here. Looking at this, again, the run inside, this is my best choice. The outside running takes a little bit too long. My offensive line is not really solid enough to weather the pressure. The throwing is not good enough yet that I would really want to rely on that. So I think the run inside currently with our only X factor on offense is the way to go. Apart from that, again, half pads, we will be looking at probably splitting here because everybody does look to be partially fit here. And the offensive line, it's we're going to be splitting here. I think we can afford that on offense. But 89 overall fitness level is not great. Again, we've got an injury to Peter Skoronski. The weekly game plan, what do? Let's try and sack the QB 5 times. The defensive coordinator, we will allow 24 points. Let's try and get to 50 yards, and let's go with no sacks allowed. Again, sort of returning to my feel good zone, but at least these are things that I can halfway impact and just do my part. No injuries, so let's start upgrading the players. Last week we got Al-Shaair, and he's seen here immediately. A new dev trait, he went up to start of trait. That was awesome. He gained 20,000 skill points, experience points, which means He gets 1 skill point, which is not fantastic, but maybe it'll help him here. And he's halfway already, not very, very close to getting the next upgrade. Maybe that'll happen next week. Pretty happy with this one, actually. Aaron Brewer also gets an upgrade here. This is awesome because our center really, really needs the strength and needs to get better. He's 25 with a 72 rating. That is not fantastic. The strength 80, that is, I like having a center with a strength above 90. The lead block is there, the run block finesse. So all of that looking moderately good, but I'm still not super convinced on him. But yeah, we're going to be working with this, with what we have. And here we go, Will Levis. Is he going to be a scheme fit? Not yet. Christ almighty. Field General upgraded. This is good. But we are still chasing that scheme fit, because that would mean that he will be growing way, way quicker. Let's take a look at his stats. I just want to check this out quickly. 1,000 yards so far, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. This is actually not bad. Completion rate 54% overall. We can work on that. But I do feel like this is not the worst start to a career. Yeah, definitely want to do a little bit better. We've got 24 points that we can spend, and we will spend those immediately. I will try buffing the defense. If we can get the defense working, then we have a chance at getting stuff done with the offense as well. So I will be moving across this field here. Can I impact this here with the explosive impact? And explosive impact is not available yet. So let's just add some more. Oh, I can't do that either. All right, so let's just boost acceleration for mid linebackers. Here we go. I'm just going to move across this, keep upgrading step by step. Doesn't really make a lot of sense to just spend the points here and there. You want to focus and get parts of the team better. At the moment, I feel like the linebackers need the most help because these are the players that are weakest on defense at the moment. Yeah, everything's said and done. I think we're ready to head into the game. Raymond James Stadium, home of the Buccaneers, back there with the ship. It's a clash of conferences. And we've got Will Levis here. Derrick Henry showing off our away uniforms. Levis facing Baker Mayfield. I really like those animations. They're pretty cool. They change them up a little bit. I like this face-off thing that's happening here. And here we go. The Titans in the away uniforms. I really like them. The more I see them, the more I like them. The Buccaneers also have a nice uniform with the red and black and the dark gray helmets. Very cool look here. And yeah, I think the teams aren't that far apart. But again, the defense that they have is a little bit more solid, experienced, and has higher quality due to more X factors and superstars. So I think that is certainly something that we might feel, but we will do our best to counter that. So here we go. We're on the ball first. That's actually quite nice. At the 25-yard line, what are we going to do first? Let's start things off with a 94 Will. We're going to test the run situation. I like this animation where they shape up the line of scrimmage here. Game day factor, players run slightly faster than normal. And here are the star players. Here we go. Ball is underway. And Derrick Henry is off and gets taken down pretty quickly here. Number 54, Lavonte David. A little bit of shoving here. Derrick Henry last week only 54 yards. That was not a performance that he will remember. That is not a performance that is worthy of him, but I liked his spirit. I liked his guts. He really worked very, very hard. So we're going to try and run around everybody here, and we're shoved out of bounds by number 35. I think that's Jamel Dean. And there we go. Pushed out of bounds. Let's go with a close play action. Drag play. Here we've got Whyle, we've got Burks. We have Hopkins on the long route. I don't think I'll go for that one, though. Now this is nice. Treylon Burks stepping out of bounds with the left foot here. But we pick up 26 yards. That was actually pretty nice. A good throw by Will Levis. Going back a little bit. I know, sometimes I have had people point out to me that I should stay in the pocket a little bit more to get more protection, but it's just tricky because the pressure is there, and especially I'm not trusting my offensive line as much. I'm not really sure what will happen. And here comes DeAndre Hopkins with the catch. Will Levis gets the ball away quickly on the slant route. Here we go. Whyle and Okonkwo, 2 tight ends, are my focal points right now. Yeah, that was... he couldn't overtake him. Joe Trine-Shoyinka was just shadowing him all the way. And blocked that catch. Alright, Derrick Henry. Come on, my man. Keep running. And we get taken down. Great gains here. It's just a lot of big bodies here on this defensive line. Let's try flood. Gonna be looking for Burks. I am gonna be peering at Hopkins with one eye. I don't think that I'll get him though. And there we go. Treylon Burks, well done. It's just really fantastic. He's the only wide receiver that I have on the team that is really reliable on the catch. I hope I didn't jinx it right now, but doing well. Do I go for Okonkwo? Do I go for Okonkwo? I might. Oh my dear. Oh my dear. I almost had a pick 6, or a pick at least. It wasn't that bad though. It wasn't that bad. Let's just try another wide corner, but maybe we'll go with Moore or Burks. Hopkins. I fear that I won't be able to hit them. Oh my lord, man. Chris Moore. And this is what I meant. You know, the power of a very good linebacker group on the inside just makes it extremely difficult to hit the target. We're gonna try and get... Oh, Treylon Burks just covered. Devin White, number 45, was there, followed him all the way. And now we're going to go with a Michael Badgley field goal. There we go. There we go. Perfect time to kick. This is going to be good. And we are first on the board. 3-0. Malik Willis, the ball holder. And there we go. The Titans are behind. Come on, defense. And defense holds them. That is a big one. Very, very good. We are pushed back pretty far to the 13-yard line. Still in the first quarter. Derrick Henry. Oh my god. Well, one player sort of stops him, slows him down a little bit. The other player hits him and takes him down. And that is that. DeAndre Hopkins on the short route. All right, I pressed and pressed, nothing happened. So the quarter ends without another play for the Tennessee Titans here. Let's go. Level sales. Or levels sale. All right. I've got Chris Moore. I've got Hopkins on the inside route. Let's get the Titan. Let's get the veteran here. 3rd and 2. Will Levis 4 and 8 today. 51 yards. Could he be doing better? Yes, he could, of course. And we're going slightly towards the right. I'll try and avoid Vita Vea. But I need my inside offensive line to be strong. Which they are. Derrick Henry does get forward 27 yards. Half his production of last week already. The last week was really, really annoying. Oh, they're stacking very, very close towards the inside here. So we're going to go the tight end attack. Let's get Henry back there. I want to get the ball to him. Good catch. Good catch. Very nice. 2nd and 1. Going forwards. Inside zone, left-hand side. This will be the next play. I think we'll get that picked up. Should be doable. Off we go. Oh, and that is space. That is a lot of space. I would have liked to push through that. 6 rushes, 45 yards today. All right. Well done, my man. Well done. All right. Do I get Treylon Burks? Nope. We get a 2-minute warning. And I think a touchdown is crucial right now. We need to get the touchdown completed. I'm very much questioning the choice currently to have Chris Moore. I think he's the slot wide receiver. I think that's why he's on the field. Let me just check that out. Yeah. Nah, I don't want to see him there. I want to have... let's get Amari Rodgers into that position. Will that pay off? I have no clue. Beautiful. Beautiful throw. Good catch for DeAndre Hopkins. It was a short pass, so a very easy one. But still. Treylon Burks going over towards the left-hand side here on this short route. To be honest, these are the ones that I feel comfortable with. These are the ones where I really feel like, all right, we can get this one done. But, of course, it takes longer to get towards the end zone. It just takes longer for these to really bring any meaningful yardage. 1 minute 5. Do I go for another one? Let's try a slip screen with Tyjae Spears for once. Not quite sure how that'll work out, but let's just see what we can do. Okay, Bluey. There we go. Very nice. All right, 1st and 10, going out of bounds here. Our rookie running back. I'm using him as a 3rd down running back because I want to sort of save up on the energy for Derrick Henry. Treylon Burks. Let's go, my man. Beautiful. Oh, Jesus. What a fantastic run that was. The curve, the runaway, holding onto the ball, surviving the contact. I swear to God, if this continues, I'm going to make him my wide receiver number 1. But I also think he gets the benefit because at the moment, a lot of the coverage is going towards DeAndre Hopkins, of course. I didn't watch the clock. Shoot! That is bad. That is bad. Oh, this is on me again. Sometimes I get things done. Sometimes I just really, I don't know where my head goes. So there we go. Michael Badgley, perfect kick. There we go. 6-0 heading into halftime. But I would have liked the touchdown more here. We were good. We were really good on that one. So there we go. Let's continue this. Our defense holds them again at the 7-yard line. That is fantastic. Fantastic. Phillips, come on, man. You're up. I need you to run fast, catch the ball, and hold on to it. All at the same time. Crazy, right? Coverage was there. They must have known. They must have known that one was coming. Can we get Derrick Henry to sort of break through here? Yes, we're going to break the first tackle unless we get stopped with the first. Ah, beautiful. Shedding the first tackle, number 54. And DeAndre Hopkins with an injury. Kneeling next to the celebrating Derrick Henry. Let's just hope this is not going to take too long to come back. Right now we've got Burks, Whyle, Phillips, and Okonkwo. But of course this is going to be a run play. At least we get 2 yards. Otherwise we would have lost the X factor. A strained tricep, alright. So I guess I'll get my wish here. DeAndre Hopkins is out. And we have to look towards Burks as our wide receiver number 1. Ooh, that's a flag. That has to be pass interference. All right. All right. Of course we're going to accept that one. Mesh spot. Here we go. Next up. Phillips and Whyle. We've got Okonkwo on the turnaround. I doubt he'll be free. We're going to try it anyways. Oh, and he can't hold on to it. Oh, those drop balls are killing me here. Antwane Winfield Jr. Inside zone. 2nd and 10. Left-hand side. Curved run. Do we have a clever play that we can utilize here? Maybe to push back. They will be coming at me. Very nice. Tight end Whyle, the rookie that was picked in the 2023 draft. With the catch and with the gain. I'm going to try this one. It's an outside run. And for it to work, we need to get all of these players out of the way. So that's the first tackle that is shed, but it just takes too long. I would need more pressure on the defense. That would mean that we could really break through here. Smash corners, looking for Okonkwo here. He has a nice route. Maybe Rodgers as well. Oh, and he held on to it. Fantastic job of Chigoziem Okonkwo, our starting tight end. Number 85, bumping into Dylan Redunce, and oh, there was pressure. Got it away in time. Let's take a look at the corners here. Haskins would be available. Do I like Texas? Do I like maybe the play action fake slide here? Ooh, this is a nice play. Oh, I like that one. Definitely nice. They were waiting for something else to happen and Okonkwo got behind them. And that was very good. Alright, good job. Double slants up next. Here we go. Here we go. Phillips or Burks. I reckon Okonkwo will not be ready for this. Wow. 2nd and 10. Boom. Big hit by Levante David. The X Factor. Must have hurt. Let's go with the wide corner. I doubt we'll get someone back there. It would be really nice, but I don't think that'll happen though. So do we go with the verticals? Let's try the verticals here. Let's see how this one works. Treylon Burks again with a catch. Will Levis, 160 yards passing today. 3rd and 1. Spears gonna go outside Okonkwo, same thing. We're gonna go the halfback base. Or do we have another more clever play here? Let's go inside zone. Maybe shuffling a little bit. Oh lordy. Let's get the ball away. We're going, we're going, we're going, we're going. And are we stopped? It's gonna be 4th and inches. Ah, crud. Alright, it's the end of the 3rd quarter now. Oh, giant skull. Face right there. 4th and inches. Of course we're gonna go with an ISO. Let's try and break through. And this is awesome. We get a touchdown now versus the Buccaneers away. An injury to Okonkwo. Let's hope it's nothing bad. As our defense turns it over again. Now that is great. That is really great. I'm enjoying this one. All right, Ezekiel is there, of course, jumping in. And another rookie together with Whyle. I actually like this. Dislocated shoulder. Christ almighty. There's 2 players that I keep missing a lot. And that is Peter Skoronski and Chigoziem Okonkwo. Both have had so many injuries. 3rd and inches. Joe Trine-Shiyenka with the tackle. That was very quick. Powerful blow here. Halfback dive. Let's get ready. Looking forward to this one. I really love this whole underdog energy that we have. Sometimes it's painful. Sometimes I really get aggravated. But I like it. Is it masochism? I don't know. Sometimes it does seem like it. We're going to look for Amari Rodgers. Phillips also has a nice route. And that was smacked away. Number 27 just reaching across. An incomplete pass. That's McCullum. Zion McCullum. Do we try this spacing here? Do we have something else? I like plays where we sort of drag the players out of position. The verticals, always a nice option. Because we drag those outside players away. Henry should be free. Should be able to get a pickup here. There we go. 3rd and 3. Pushing forward to the 5-yard line now. If we get another few yards, then that'll be that. And at 12-0 currently, I really feel quite positive about this. I'm going to go with one of these plays here. Let's try a double slant. Looking for Whyle, actually. Smacked away, number 23. Yeah, that was maybe a little bit too optimistic that we would get that one. But Badgley here, very, very short field goal. Let's go like this and like this. And here we go. Perfectly timed kick. Boom. It is in 15-0. Michael Badgley hitting the target. He has a 1-year deal. I'm not really sure if I want to give him a new one. And our defense is doing a fantastic job here. Fan-freaking-tastic. Whyle will be running away. This might be an issue. Oh, and he can't hold on to it. All right, knocked out. 1 minute 47. We're at the 19. And that middle linebacking group really, really is no joke. Derrick Henry. Let's go. Left-hand side. Oh, this is nice. Oh, the first tackle is the one that we got rid of, but the second one was the one that hit us. And they are again calling timeouts here. 3rd and 10. I think we have to go with a double slant. We will be blitzed. I'm absolutely certain of it. There we go. Lavonte David pushing forward. Mid linebacker. Experienced veteran. Another field goal. Michael Badgley. Come on, my man. It's a lot of field goals today. Ooh, slightly off target. But we're not that far away, so we get it between the sticks. Well done. Money Badger. As they call him. And there we go. We get that one done. This is another good field goal. Come on, defense. And defense turns it over again. Man, what a nightmare game for Baker Mayfield. I do feel sorry for him because I think it was hard done by the Browns. He didn't deserve the treatment there. Here we go. Derrick Henry adjusting very well. Pushing forward. 1 minute 14. The BUCS not calling a timeout anymore. I think that they have sort of resigned. Acknowledging this will no time of clock management will work here. Vidaveo, number 50, comes across, takes down Derrick Henry, who's injured. Oh, this is a big one. Holding his wrist. I don't like this. Let's go then ISO. And we're going to be looking for a pass play here, because why not? Let's go with an 866 hook. We're going to be looking for Whyle, maybe Burks, but I don't think he'll be free. But Whyle should be available. Ah, he tried to get it. He put out his hand. Well, that was incomplete. Now we're going to put in Spears. I don't want to risk an injury here. 2nd and 10. Let's get the clock running again. Tyjae Spears. Good rookie. I want to give him some time to play. And oh, we're going to be stopped. We're going to lose a yard. That sucks. Would have liked to give him the happy feelings of picking up some yardage. And we're at 28 seconds. Gonna go with a double slant here. Phillips or Burks. Can we hit them? Yes, we can. Oh, and the ball actually comes out. Incomplete. Incomplete pass. 4th and 11. And another field goal. Michael Badgley is getting a lot of work here. I wonder why they cut Trey Wolf. Because I don't think it was that horrible. But probably panicked. Bringing in a veteran here. And yeah, today 1 touchdown and I don't know, 500 field goals. 21-0. It was a very, very good game for our defense. Really fantastic. It might be the improvements that are paying off right now. But it also just might be the fact that the Buccaneers offense really is bad. Down to the QBs. We just played it, I think, very cleverly. Reduced risk. Just pushed what we can do best. 73.4 the rating, 55% completion rate. But look at this one. Baker Mayfield, 18% completion rate. 2 interceptions. Oh my god, the poor guy. Oh, I feel for him. We've got Derrick Henry, 89 yards, 1 touchdown. That was a good performance today. Don't know if he's still in the lead, but we're going to take a look at that. Tyjae Spears, -1. That's not fantastic. On the receiving side, we've got Burks, Okonkwo, Hopkins, Derrick. Of course, a lot of players, they didn't get anything done, so that was bad. You can see Okonkwo with 2 drop balls, Kyle Phillips 1 drop ball, Whyle, Burks. So again, the drop balls, is that what really hurts the most? I know that my sliders are geared towards making catching more difficult, and our wide receivers are not that far developed, so that is just a logical consequence. Carlton Davis III, solo tackle leader, total tackle leader. Devin White, no surprise there. We've got 1 sack for Jeffrey Simmons. We've got 1 interception for Sean Murphy-Bunting and 1 for Christian Fulton. So well done, Sean Murphy-Bunting, and well done, Christian Fulton. Great job. Coach, does getting a win against a defense of this caliber make that any sweeter given the challenge you were up against? I don't think that we get a choice to ask or to answer here. They're all sweet, maybe a little sweeter because of the additional challenge, like you said, but it's hard winning games in this league, so every win is sweet. All right, what's the bonus? 1000 XP and 5 morale for all players. That is great because that's what we needed. Experience points and morale bonus. That is fantastic. Very happy with this win. It not only puts us on par with the Buccaneers, which is positive, and it's a bounce back win. It's a bounce back win that was direly needed. Next week the Jags, that's going to be a division game, of course, and then we have the Panthers and then the Colts again, and so on. So tough games ahead of us. A lot of rookie QBs, which is nice. And next week, yeah, it's going to be tough. Trevor Lawrence, experienced, very good team, tough defense again, tough offense as well. So yeah, let's see what happens then. For now, I'm going to say thank you. Hope you enjoyed today's game. So if you did, drop me a like and subscribe. As you know, that always means a lot to me. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. You're the reason I'm enjoying this. And see you next time.